Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Kouch Chronicles. I'm Kristen.
I'm Kelsey.
And today we're going to finally do our March date recaps.
Woohoo!
Yay! Woohoo! So if you've been listening and if you've been following along since the beginning, every month of the year, Kelsey has given us a challenge to recap one date. So we have to at least go on one date per month, which sounds easy. But for me, it's really hard.
It's funny because I was really excited about this because I'm like, it's going to force me to like meet new people.
Mm-hmm.
I've had the same.
That's good, though. That can be good.
Yeah.
Personally, I've had different dates every month.
and I don't know.
Is no different. And this month, somebody new stepping in. New character has entered the
New
chat.
character unlocked.
So, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. All right. March date recap. This month, I went on a date with Neighbor Boy.
Whoa! Shocker.
Yeah. Neighbor Boy, we're no longer neighbors. But the name will live on forever.
It sticks.
If I ever eventually save his phone number in my phone, it will be as Neighbor Boy. Forever.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're not neighbors anymore, so he drove down to San Diego to spend a few days here, which was really nice. Thanks,
it was
Neighbor
really
Boy.
nice.
And yeah, we had a really nice time, but I'm just going to talk about one night because that was the date night. He was like, I have to make sure I come down so that you have a date to recap. And he also didn't want me to go on dates with anyone else.
Of course not.
So the day, I mean, I'm mostly going to talk about the part that he planned, like the actual date part of the day. But I have to tell my little side story because I took him to Sunset Cliffs for lunch. We went and got sandwiches, went to Sunset Cliffs, and we climbed down, which I am already scared of because I'm scared of heights. But there's this one section at the end that's like pretty steep and like a pretty big drop. So you wouldn't jump it, you climb it.
Yeah. And they typically have like
a rope
there to help you kind of propel yourself down.
Yeah. Like you need the rope to get up and down safely. So I had gone a few days earlier with Kristen and we used
I showed her the ropes. Literally.
And we get to the rope part. The rope was gone. It was broken. Like you could see like a little nub of the rope and the rest was gone. And I was like, fuck.
I think I've been there like 100 times and that's only happened to me one time.
Well, I'm 50-50 now. So we get to that part and I have the backpack with like all the stuff and I'm in front of him because I'm like, showing him the ropes. And yeah, I was like, oh, I actually don't know how I'm going to get down. So I start trying, right? I'm wearing Hoka's, probably not the best climbing shoes. Not the worst, but not the best.
Yeah. I feel like that little like climb is the best to do barefoot.
So you can actually grip. It's like the little ledges are like this, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a centimeter thick.
Like it's like dirt and rocky, but like, which kind of hurts your feet. But the best way to do it is without shoes, for sure.
Looking back, yeah, I wish that's what I would have done. So I get like a little bit down and then I slip and start falling. And the whole time I'm just like, this is it. Like it's not that far. You would not die from falling.
No.
But that's what I was thinking. And then I'm pretty sure I was like looking at Neighbor Boy like, help me. And the worst part is that he kept asking me if I needed help. And I was like, no. Because I'm an athlete. Damn it. I can climb these
I'm an
rocks.
athlete and I'm the one showing you this place.
Yeah. No, I actually did need help. So luckily I didn't slip all the way down. I only slipped like a little bit and then I like caught myself. But then I was too afraid to move. So he's like, do you want me to like jump down there and like help you down? And I was like, yes, please. So I wonder what was going through his head when he had to jump down because I feel like he had to have been scared. I was so scared.
I could see him being like, I have to be brave for Kelsey. I can't be scared. I have to jump down there.
I bet you that's exactly what he was thinking. We'll have to confirm. We'll have to.
Your mouth.
Wait, should we do it now?
Up to you.
Let's do it.
What?
Hey, okay, we're in the
That
middle.
could have been a nicer greeting.
Yeah, that could have been a
Well,
nice.
you know what?
Okay, we're in the middle of recording an episode right now.
Okay.
And we're talking about how I almost fell off the cliff and you had to like jump down and save me.
Yeah.
Making you sound very heroic in the way that I just said that. Anyways,
Hell yeah.
what were you thinking when you had to jump down the cliff?
I mean, my first thought was like, this is the perfect opportunity to show Kelsey how big of a man I am. The second was, damn, dude, 36 years old. Am I about to break my ankle jumping off? And those were the main two. I was also like, in the back of my head, I was like, please don't make this the moment I give her the ick by like falling and my tits fall out of my shirt. Those things.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a perfect response.
That makes sense. Kristen was like, I bet. What'd you say?
I said, I bet he was thinking, I have to show Kelsey how brave I am.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's all we needed.
You guys.
Bye.
Bye. Predictable. Anyways, he jumped down. He landed it somehow. He came back. He helped me down. We got down. It was fine. We just took a different way up. But then we're like, there's this little cove area and nobody was there, which should have been a sign. Whatever. We go lay our blanket down. There's this
Well,
like,
not all the time because you went on a pretty gloomy day.
true, but the other side of the beach, there were quite a few people.
Oh, really?
Like if we would have gone left, there would have been a lot of people. Not a lot. Not as much as when we were there,
The
but a
people
good
were
amount.
venturing.
On the right, there was nobody. So we're like, we'll go over there. We lay our blanket down in this like one big patch where there's no rocks. We were like, perfect. And we're sitting there and I'm like, it stinks today. Like it stinks over here. And then we start getting all comfortable, take our shoes off. Everything's like set. I look, there's a giant dead bird directly in front of the blanket, directly in front of us. That's what I was smelling. Disgusting. So then we immediately like moved the blanket over and sat like 10 feet away and I could still smell it. Like I would get whiffs of it. But anyways. And then a bird pooped on me. I don't even think I told you that part.
But that's good luck.
That's what I keep hearing. But that's the third time.
No,
And
it's
both
good luck.
times I was with other men.
Okay.
And-
And are you with either of those men anymore? It's
No.
not instant good luck, but luck was on your side because those men are out of here.
I guess. So the date. First, neighbor boy takes me to this restaurant. One thing about me, I haven't tried a lot of foods. Like I wouldn't say I'm a picky eater by any means, but I'm not the kind of person that like seeks out new restaurants and new experiences. If other people take me, yeah, but I like what I like, you know. So his
We
favorite
should
kind
start
of.
venturing more.
I agree.
Okay, go ahead.
His favorite type of food is Korean, which I don't think I've ever really had. I'm sure I've had some variation, but whatever. So he takes me to this place, Choi's, and it was so good. It was delicious. Everything that we got was really good.
I want to try that place.
Even the drink. I got like a lychee. Is that how you call it?
Yeah, I think so. Lychee?
I got a lychee drink, and it was so good. I've described everything as so good.
Was it really good?
It was really
Wait, I'm
so
sorry.
good.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was so good.
So good.
So that was really nice. But we kind of had to rush because we were going to a comedy show and neighbor boy thought that the comedy show was at 7:30. So we were already kind of rushing because we wanted to get out of there by like 6:45 or something. I don't know. I forget. But there was like a time limit. And then he happened to double check when the start of the comedy show was and it was 7.
Oof.
And we ended up leaving.
That's literally one of my worst nightmares, I think, when I'm planning to do something.
Yeah. If I'm the one planning it and that happens.
And it's like last minute. Like,
Yeah.
I don't have enough time to get there on time.
Yeah, I totally get. He was very stressed out about it, and I get it. I for sure get it. But when I'm not the one who planned it, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's fine. Like it's not a big deal because it's really not. Like I didn't care.
No. Yeah. And it's a comedy show.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like you can walk in late because they usually have multiple comics that go on,
Mhm.
right?
that's how this one was.
Okay.
But anyways, so we kind of like rushed through that, but it was still really nice. I had a really good time. We had good conversation. The food was good. Drink was good. It was nice. we're gonna go back. Like me and you have to go.
Yeah.
I
I
want
want to try it.
So then we like rush out. There was this whole parking situation that we like couldn't get the ticket. Like I could just tell he was getting more and more mad. Okay, he's starting to get pissed.
It's always when you're in a rush though that everything goes wrong.
Yeah, every time. So then I'm just thinking, shit, like I'm known to miss an exit or two when I'm driving.
True.
So I was like, Kelsey, you have to pay attention to the directions. Do not look away from the directions. Just focus, because if you miss a turn, he's probably going to hate you. Like, he was getting that mad.
Oh, I would be so nervous.
I was very nervous. But I also was nervous because I know I am not fun to be around when you're not in a good mood or when you're, like, stressed.
Take
or,
it
like,
from
in a
me.
rush.
Take it from me.
I
She's
panic.
right.
I don't know what to do in those situations because when I'm in a bad mood, all I want is to like be around people who like are happy and will be like bring out the happiness. I don't know.
I understand where he's coming from because
Yeah.
I'm the opposite, and I'm like, stop, shut up.
I
stop.
feel like most people are the opposite.
Yeah.
Like people either want to like yell or they want to just be left alone.
Mhm.
They don't want to be happy. They want like
Yeah.
I don't know. So I know that I'm not great to be around in these situations because I will like turn up the music and then I'll be like, so like,
You do.
and then it turns out he actually didn't like that either because he's like, if you want to like have a conversation when I'm in a mood like that, it's fine, but like don't have the music blasting too.
Because you have the music blasting and then you're yelling over the music. You're like, so and it's like, shut up. That's why the music is loud, so we don't have to talk.
That's what I mean. Normally when I turn the music all the way up, it's because I just want to blast the music and not talk. But when I know someone's in a bad mood and I don't know how to cheer them up, I try all avenues at once. Anyways, tangent. We get there. Other people were getting there at the same time as us. We were like 15 minutes late or something. It was not a big deal at all. The show was hilarious. The drinks were good. It was a lot of fun. So
Where
that was
was
fun.
it? Was it like at a comedy club?
Yeah.
Oh.
All I know is it was by what's that? Pavilions? It was right behind a Pavilions. Because we parked at Pavilions. And we got up there and they were like, you didn't park at Pavilions, did you? And we were like, nope. They were like, okay.
Of course.
Yeah. Of course, Neighbor Boy's the one who had to say no because when they said it, I literally went,
Of course you did.
I was like, yes.
Yes, I did actually.
Oh, gosh. So, yeah, comedy show is really, really good. The guy is like super famous. I can't remember his name though. He tours with Dave Chappelle. I don't know. But yeah, then we left and we went back we stopped at a liquor store. We got home. We sat in the hot tub for a little bit, sat at the pool for a little bit, and then got back in the hot tub for a little bit. We kept getting too hot. And then we came back here and I think we watched that new reality show. The Valley. I think
I went to
an episode
bed.
of The Valley. Yeah. You were sleeping.
Yeah.
And that was it. But it was really nice because we've never had a date night like that long, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's never stayed at my place before, which is crazy. But we were neighbors.
I feel like if I lived across the street, I'd go home too.
Yeah, both of us are like that. We're both like, I'd rather sleep in my own bed. Like, why wouldn't I? So yeah, it was really nice.
Yay!
Yay! I don't know what's gonna happen in April. I don't know when we're very busy in April. In fact, he was trying to make plans next weekend and kept saying next weekend. And I just kind of, I don't know, I wasn't processing it. And then like 2 hours later, I booked us a Airbnb next weekend.
What about Friday?
Yeah, I mean, we just have to work, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or
whatever, it doesn't matter.
Sunday.
Yeah, when we get back.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, we'll see what happens in April, but March was a good one.
Yay!
Yay,
That
your
was a good
turn.
one.
God.
Oh my God, you guys. Has this year been rough? We are on the third month of the year, and we're also on the third guy of the year.
Yeah.
I don't think that people understand who listen how unlike me that is.
Yeah.
Like, I literally will talk to one person and nothing could even be going on with them, but I'm only talking to them. I'm not talking to anybody else. I just have like a one-track mind, I feel like, when it comes to dating. And it's so easy for me to get really confused and think that I told one guy one thing and the other guy another thing, or like didn't tell him this or whatever. So we're on date number 3 of the year. We're going to call this new guy Prez. If you know, you know.
Short for president.
So Prez and I matched on Hinge like forever ago.
Oh, I don't even think I knew that.
Yeah, like forever ago. And we were chatting at first, like back and forth. And I think because I was talking to Airplane or Pool Guy, that I didn't want to keep talking to him. Do you know what I mean?
Because it was already
it's like
hard
too much.
enough for you to do more than one person.
Yes.
So 3 was like crazy.
Yeah, no, I just couldn't do that.
And by do, I mean
just talk to.
Talk to.
No, literally just talk to on a dating app.
Yeah.
Which is what dating apps are for.
Exactly.
But I couldn't do it.
I had to clarify just in case.
Yes. And so I went on dates with them, and those obviously didn't work out. So then...
Oh, you guys have missed so much.
But every time I would open Hinge, I would see like his like little picture like in the chat thing.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I should message him again.
Yeah.
And then it just took me a while, and then I finally did.
I didn't realize that you matched with him at the same time as Airplane and Pool Guy.
I think I matched with him around the same time as Rugby Player.
What?
Yeah, I've been matched with him on Hinge for a while.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And we just like chatted, went back and forth, and then like one day I just like didn't respond because I got distracted by one of these other boys.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So kind of wild.
I'm excited to hear about this date.
Yeah. So finally, I think I messaged him back like after forever. I might have said something like, did I mess this up by not responding? I don't know. Wait, hold on. Now I'm curious. Yeah. I have to check.
What is it?
I was so high.
What did you say?
I said, no, it wasn't high at all because I messaged him. Wait. No.
This is such a
He
roller
never
coaster.
responded to me. And I doubled down. Okay.
You knew that you wanted to go out with this guy.
Yeah, I did. So on a random Wednesday in March, it has been over a month since we chatted last, and he stopped responding to me.
Oh my God.
And
over a month later,
later,
like thinking about him a little bit.
And it was at 3:30 p.m. Oh. So I had not gardened.
I mean,
I
it
had
could
not
have been one of those days
really
that we
drank anything. No, it was a Wednesday at 3:30.
Oh.
No. You know what? I was just bored because I'm unemployed and I have nothing better to do. So I know for a fact I was just sitting on the couch scrolling through Hinge, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to message this guy.
Girl power.
And I did, which is so unlike me.
That is so
unlike me. It
is
is so
you.
unlike me.
Okay, but what did you say?
This is the worst part. I just said his name, but like with like 10 of the last letter. So it would have been like Kelsey. And then I said 2 separate messages. And then I said, how's it going?
Kristen.
But you know what he responded back with? My name with multiple N's at the end.
I think you guys are a match made in heaven.
No, don't say that. We've been on one date. But that's how it started.
You sound like...
Can you believe I did that? I sound like a boy.
a middle school boy that had a crush on you, and now that you're in your early 30s, finally has the balls to say something. And that's what they say.
So if you're ever wondering what kind of game that I have, it's that. Pretty good, if you ask me. Just kidding, you guys. I need help. These streets are hard, and I've been on them all my life. So then we got to chatting again.
Okay.
And he asked me out on a date. And I was like, yeah, let's go. So then we exchanged numbers, and then we made plans to go to dinner.
Where was dinner?
We went to Karl Strauss, one of like the breweries.
Okay.
With multiple locations, but we went to the downtown one.
Okay.
Which was so cute on the outside. Like it had like vine.
Oh.
Like going down like the side.
Is it like walking distance or did you drive?
No, I drove.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I drove. I don't think we would have wanted to walk there. I think it was like a 45-minute walk from where we're at.
I know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I got there before him, and he assured me that he was on his way, because usually I like to be the second one there.
Ugh.
Because
I don't know
like
which one is worse.
to know that wrong. I like to arrive first, but I usually sit in my car
And wait for them.
and wait for them.
And walk in with them.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the best way to
Yes.
do it. Or have them wait outside for you.
Yes. No, that's perfect too. So I got there before him and I was in my car, but I got there really early. Like 30 minutes early.
Wow.
And I think it's because I had gotten ready, and it's one of those things when you get ready and you can't just sit around.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're ready to go.
When you're like either excited or anxious for something,
Mm-hmm.
it makes you so restless. And you're like, I just want to go. I'd rather be there and sit there
Yeah,
than
so
sit here.
I had finished getting ready, and this was when Neighbor Boy was here. I'm pretty sure. Because you had gone out with him.
Yeah.
And like that's why you weren't here when I left for the date.
It was the same night as our date night.
Yes.
Because when we got back from the hot tub, we asked you a little bit about it.
Yeah, so I left for the date without like talking to you first. So I just couldn't wait around. So I was like, I have to go. Like I just have to go. I'd rather sit in my car than sit in my apartment.
Yeah, I get it.
Because then at least I know that I'm going to get there.
Yeah.
And I'm there.
You won't be late.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the reason you can't like sit there patiently and wait is because you want to like do things. Like there's things that you could do, like, oh, I could clean this, I could whatever, but you're too afraid to start doing anything because you're afraid you'll like lose track of time and then have to rush and be late.
Yeah.
So you're like, I can't do anything except like watch the clock.
Yeah.
So it's just so much better, at least when you get there that early, you don't have to think about anything or like pay attention. You can just like relax.
Exactly. So I sat in my car for I think like 15 minutes until I was like, okay. He had texted me that he was on his way. And I was like, okay, I believe him. I believe that he's going to show up. Because
Let's hope.
I'm always afraid to go in first because one of my deepest fears is being stood up.
Yeah, and then you're in there already.
Like, I think I'd be fine, but I also know that I would be so embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I know I'd be fine because I'd probably just be like, okay, well, I'm just going to order a drink anyways.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
This is so crazy that my first reaction is that I think I'd be scared because I'd be like, what if he lured me in here to stand me up so that I have to walk back to my car by myself and then he's like waiting by my car?
Oh.
And it's going to...
Like a criminal.
Yeah.
I think of it...
Or I feel like someone's just watching.
Yeah, like it was a catfish and someone's like already in the restaurant waiting for you to arrive.
Yeah.
And you have no idea it's them because they're a catfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've thought about
and
that
they
too.
just like want to watch you and then they become a stalker.
Yeah.
And then you have a stalker.
Sounds crazy, but it happens. Anyways, so I walk in by myself.
Okay.
And he had put in a reservation just in case. And when I got there, it like wasn't that busy. So I walked in and everyone was everywhere. And so this girl ran up that obviously worked there and was like, for how many? And I was like, 2, but I think he made a reservation under this name, like blah, blah, blah. And she was like, okay. But then she was running around. So I was just standing there like, Are you going to take me to my table?
Yeah, what?
So I'm standing there long enough that he walks in
Oh.
while I'm still standing there. So it was actually perfect.
Okay.
And we hug each other hello, and we go to our table, and then we just had like a nice like drink and dinner. He wasn't drinking at the time, which I was like, what? Then why did you take me here? What, do you want to try the beer?
Yeah.
But I understood why he wasn't drinking.
But I do feel like breweries have really good food. It's like bar food.
Yeah.
And I love that.
The food was really good.
Mm.
So on their menu, it was like the best mac and cheese. Like they won an award. So I got one kind of the mac and cheese and he got the other.
Okay.
And I think I just got like the original and he got one. It had like veggies or like spinach in it or something.
Okay.
Anyways, both very good. He let me try his. I let him try mine. Perfect. And then we shared like a big pretzel.
Oh.
Like with beer cheese. Yeah.
That was
So
my
good.
next question. I love beer cheese.
And yeah, then we just sat there and talked for a while. It was actually like really cute because we would be talking so much that the waitress would keep coming over to ask what we wanted. And we like had been talking so much that neither of us took time to like read the menu yet.
Oh.
So it was just like good vibes right away.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. And then we like ended up like conversing with our waitress and she was really funny.
Did she know you guys were on a first date?
No, I don't think so.
Oh.
But she was so funny and she was so cute and she kept making jokes and they were making us laugh so hard.
I love that.
And she was definitely an oversharer, which was so funny because what she was saying, and I almost don't want to repeat it, but what she was saying to us while we were literally sitting there like eating dinner, you shouldn't be telling anybody that. That you don't know. But whatever, she was hilarious. It was just I learned a lot about him during dinner, and I mean, I hope he learned a lot about me. At one point, I felt like I was talking too much, so I was like, okay, I'm finished, your turn. And he was like laughing, and I was like, I feel like I've talked too much. Like, can you please talk?
Yeah.
And so he did. And yeah, it was really nice. I think we were there for a couple hours. And then we left, and he walked me to my car.
Oh,
so it was
good.
like right downtown too, and I had parked literally half a block away.
Oh,
luckily, and also the parking was free on the street.
What?
Yeah, LA could never.
That's unheard of.
Yeah, LA could never. It literally was
that.
like, between like sometime and sometime. That's when like you had to pay, but after that time, it was like free parking.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, and that was in downtown.
Whenever I go anywhere that has either a parking lot or free parking, I like love that place so much more. I'm like already good vibes. We're off to a great start. Love it.
But yeah, so he walked me to my car, and this was the funniest part. He walks me to my car, we're like chatting, whatever. We get to my car and we're like, all right, so bye. And
oh no.
No. Like it was less awkward than that, but we were talking about kind of what we wanted to do for the second date.
Oh.
Like we already were talking about date number 2.
Okay.
So yeah, then we got to my car, we're chatting a little bit, and then we finally said goodbye.
What?
We hugged goodbye, and then we both kind of like took a step back. And then I think both of us
Oh no.
If the game of me talking to this man didn't tell you what it needed to tell you, then this for sure will. We literally take a step back, and both of us, I think, wanted to like kiss each other, like, but
I can see you both like still kind of hugging, but like leaning back,
Yeah.
making eye contact,
Yes.
just like pausing
Like,
there for too long.
It was like direct. And we both just stared at each other. And then finally, I just busted out laughing.
You laughed.
Well, he did too at the same time. We both went. And then at the same time, we both went. That was so awkward.
Oh my god.
Like we said it at the same time.
Ew, I feel like I'm there witnessing it.
It was
making me so uncomfortable.
It was so awkward, and I hope no one witnessed it. But it was so fucking funny.
Oh my
that
god.
I literally walked away and like got into my car still laughing. I was still laughing. And in my head I'm like, I think he was laughing too. But it's very possible that I'm laughing in this man's face and he's just walking away.
Yeah, because you never said anything or did anything. You just laughed and then walked away.
I literally laughed and just turned around and got into my car.
Oh my God, it's painful. It hurts. Oh.
Yeah.
You know what? I have a really good feeling about this guy.
Stop.
Because you guys have already been through so much.
Yeah, I know. So at dinner he had given me a couple garden gummies. Because he had purchased them and I was like, oh, I've never tried those ones. Like I would love to try. And he was like, I'll just bring you a couple, like on our date. And
let's just take garden gummies from strangers.
I literally am like, oh my God, yeah, I don't know you at all. I don't know what's in these. You've already opened the package and now you're giving them to me opened. But I willingly took them, like blindly trusted this man. Mm-hmm. I have never been so stupid.
Oh, and then the next day gave me one. So,
well,
if we both disappear at some point in the next, I don't know, couple months, I'd say.
We took them so long ago.
It was Prez.
So I like blindly trusted him and took those. And so that night I had one and I texted him that I had gotten home because he was like, text me when you get home safe. Mm-hmm. And so, halfway home, I think about what just happened. Sorry, what just happened. And I'm laughing again about the whole situation the whole way home. When I get home, I take one of the garden gummies.
Okay.
And I text him to tell him that. And then I gotten home safe.
Okay.
And also I told him, and I'm still laughing about how awkward that was. Like I tell him that.
Oh my God. What did he say?
He had responded. He was like, ha ha ha, I'm so sorry. Or like something like that. And then we were just laughing about it and it was fine.
Okay, good. So you're both laughing. Good.
Yeah.
We're both on the same page.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then, that was that.
And do you have a second date planned?
Yes, we do.
When?
Next Friday.
Oh my God, perfect.
Before we leave for Big Bear.
So there's a chance that you may have the same person 2 months in a row.
We'll see.
Anyways, it'll be very interesting to see what April holds. And I'm excited.
Me too.
All good things, all good vibes. We are so lucky and everything works out for us.
We are so lucky and everything works out for us. Okay, you guys.
Thanks so much for watching.
Or listening.
Yeah, we love you all. Thanks for all the support, even the haters.
New episodes every Friday. Or Saturday, but usually Fridays.
At some point during the weekend.
Yeah.
We don't have a plan for next week, so we're gonna do some note searching, and
or if anyone wants to give us any ideas.
Yeah. We have at this point already posted like a question of like, what do you want to hear us talk about? So we'll look through all those answers too, and then we'll pick a topic and we'll see you next week. Yeah. Okay.
Follow us on Kouch Chronicles.
On Spotify and YouTube.
Yep. Couch.chronicles on TikTok. And on Instagram at couch_chronicles.
I wish you guys could have heard how she said that the first time.
I'm sure you will eventually.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.